Good morning, guys. I have a stupid back injury. I feel like all I've been doing the last 2 weeks is injuring myself. It's like I say, don't do this, and then I do it to myself. It's awful. Anyways. So I've been doing a lot more voiceover videos. If you've noticed, in my last batch of vids, they have had voiceover, and I've got one tomorrow coming up, and it's a really important topic I want to cover. It may sound a little bit preachy, and I do apologize about that. It's on professionalism and professionalism in art, and I think it's really, really important. It is a really important topic to cover, just because how you present yourself online can really have positive or negative effects on you in your future, and I want you guys to be aware of that. I'm not pointing fingers or at anyone or that kind of thing, but I do want you guys to realize like how it could affect you, essentially, and just like ways that could be considered as, or things that could be considered as unprofessional. Anyway, so we'll leave that whole topic for tomorrow because I don't really want to get into it today. Hopefully you enjoy that video. Yeah, and today I have got, because it is Valentine's Day, I have a special little person for you that I haven't drawn in a while. And I'll even ink him. Now, my inking isn't the strongest, and I know this. It's kind of like my coloring. It's not really the greatest, but I work at it, and I try, and that's all I can do. So. His ear, I don't expect from him. And I don't know what I did to my back, but I put a knot in the center of it right between my shoulder blades, and do you think I can get that? Like, it is such a hard area to get at. So I've been doing, like, getting up every few minutes and doing stretches just to, like, try and ease the tension in my back, and it is ridiculous how bad it is. Anyways, this is why sitting for long periods of time isn't good. You do need to get up and move around. You get stupid injuries like I have. Anyways. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart as to what Hanzo's bow looks like. We're just gonna makeshift one. Anyways, so we got the basic sketch down, and now I'm going to erase most of these lines and then do some inking. What are you doing? You're taking away everything. Now let's hope that I don't screw this up. So for his facial features, because they are very fine, I'm using a 0.1 Pigma Micron or Sakura Pigma Micron pen. And I'm just going to slowly put in details. And with facial hair like Hanzo's, you really want to follow the forms of the face because it's very tight, and he's very well groomed. I'm like McCree. You just want to make sure that you have a good understanding of the planes of the face and the way that the hair is going over it. Now we are going to get into, oh god, sorry, bending over really hurts right now. I'm using a 0.8. I'm using a very large pen, and there's a reason for that, because if I lightly touch the page, I get thin lines, and then when I need to, I can get very bold lines, or I just rotate the pen the way I'm holding it. And I don't have to keep going over and like building up the lines slowly. I can just kind of do it in almost one pass. And I prefer using this over, say, a brush pen, because I am a heavy-handed inker. So I know my shortcomings and my shortfalls, so I have to like be really careful with how hard I'm actually pressing on the nibs. But at least with this, I don't have that anxiety of, oh god, I'm gonna screw it up. I always had to laugh. In school, I got it into my head somehow that I was really bad at inking. And I think it was because a friend of mine had said, oh wow, you aren't doing this and this, because he had taken an inking course the year ahead of me, and he just started maliciously ripping apart my stuff. So it made me lose confidence in my abilities to do things. And I was like, geez, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I shouldn't do it. And that's where you have to be careful, is sometimes people's opinions can really, really affect the way that you do things. And even teachers would say things, and I'd be like, oh god, I can't do this. Like, I'm not good at this. I should stop doing it. I think it's all in the way that you present the information to people, and if you are just blatantly critiquing something but not giving them any kind of a positive feedback, people aren't going to listen, and it'll shut them down, and you have to be careful when you do that. Sorry, I'm trying to like work the muscles out of my back as I'm doing this. You have to be really careful how you say things to people, because it could be taken as a negative, and it could really defeat them. And yeah, I know I was probably overly sensitive and stuff like that, but at the same point in time, when you're learning and you're trying to do stuff and someone says you're doing this wrong, you automatically go, oh god, am I? And at that point in time, I didn't have it in me to go and be like, no, I'm doing it how I think I can do it. Anyway. I don't even think that person even still draws anymore, so it's just how you present yourself, or like, it's how hard you want to work to do anything. Oops. Don't ask about this bow. I have no idea what I'm doing here. And I put that line in too fast. This is one thing that you gotta watch when you're not using rulers or anything, how your lines actually connect. It cannot match up and then look weird. Anyway. Oh god. I really, really cannot be bent over that close to my page. I think what happened and I'm honest about this, is I was bent over a sketchbook all weekend, and I was like drawing for hours on end, and I didn't move, and I could feel my neck slowly slipping out of like alignment, and I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Okay. When you forget the details on a character because you haven't drawn them in so long. Jeepers. Anyway. There we go. 2, 2, 2. Yeah. So that is my Hanzo 11-minute drawing. I screwed up his feet, so I'll just cover those. But Valentine's Day Hanzo. I may paint him, I may not, I don't know yet. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and all my random rambling. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye guys.